Brought to you by Penguin.
The Diary of a Provincial Lady by E.M. Delafield. Read by Kirsty Besterman. With an introduction by Rachel Johnson. Introduction. Well done. If I might say so, you have made the perfect selection, for this book is a proper English treat, like a cream tea after a long, muddy country walk. It pains me to think how many potential readers might have been discouraged by the ironic title of this volume, so self-deprecating it almost invites a good dusting. For this book, or the eponymous first volume of it at any rate, may have been first published in 1930, but it has the same stay-fresh, pin-sharp quality of all the best comic work, from Stella Gibbons to P.G. Wodehouse, even though it ostensibly concerns the narrow and unpromising subject of running a small family and a large household in the West Country of England more than 80 years ago. But oh, it is so much more than that. Beyond being funny, which is reason enough to glue your face to its pages, and go about with this new edition as a faithful nosegay, there are many other reasons why The Diary of a Provincial Lady is such a good pick. It is a yeasty combination of domestic drollery and historic document that will never stale, unlike those cut loaves left uncovered on one occasion in the diarist's Devon larder. It can therefore sit in the incomparable canon of books alongside Diary of a Nobody, Lucky Jim and E.F. Benson that invite the English to laugh at themselves. Yet it remains totally, as we say now, though E.M. Delafield would shudder at the neologism, relatable. We can connect with it on every level. How was it that anyone living a comparatively sheltered upper-class life could think and behave so exactly like me, as the writer Jilly Cooper has also wondered, and though she predates Caitlin Moran by 80 years and Shirley Conran by 40 years, in many ways Delafield got there first. Delafield was born Edme Elizabeth Monica de la Pasteur in 1890. Her parents were a French count, whose family came to England during the Revolution, and the writer Mrs. Henry de la Pasteur, and she came out, as girls did then, in 1909. After writing novels, many novels, there occurred one of those chance conversations that changed the course of literary history. The editor of Time and Tide, then a large circulation weekly, of which Delafield was a director, wanted something chatty for the centre pages. And so, in her beautiful house in Devonshire, she began to note down the routine follies and storms in teacups of life in the provinces. From the moment they appeared, the diaries enchanted everyone. They were incredibly funny, and yet in a way as homely and reassuringly familiar as the rattle of pips in a Cox's apple. Her fan Jilly Cooper noted with approval. But Delafield was not merely the first English mummy columnist, a genre so common now that Private Eye spoofs its many practitioners, including this writer, in its polyfiller column. Delafield got there first, as she also wrote the first book, well, the first I've read with howls of pleasure at least, which reveals and shares how to be a woman. So Delafield demands attention, even now, as she provides an entire Edwardian masterclass in how to juggle a grumpy husband, demanding children, help, garden, meals, rainy holidays, picnics, hats. Hats are one of the many recurring themes, along with bulbs, frocks, conversation, correspondence. She is also supremely useful for those of us who are still keen to know how, à l'époque, a woman managed to escape domesticity, although she does not work in the home so much as supervise the staff, and slip away up to London without the entire household turning against her, and cook threatening to hand in her notice, as this is just one of the many stealthy achievements of our author. For it is my contention that our narrator and heroine, the scribing, Devon-dwelling and nameless mother of Robin and Vicky, loyal and baffled wife of the baffling, undemonstrative Robert, is the first woman in fiction, and perhaps...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?